What's up, YouTube? It's Trader A. It is July the 17th. Today is Thursday, and I am continuing on my journey of discipline and focusing on process over profits. Thanks for joining me for another recap. I'll hop right into it. So, again, I'm taking only 2 trades per day on one account using 2 micro contracts. Okay, so today, and y'all know I do pullback trading based on Bob Anderson's strategy. So here's my first trade right around here. It's about an hour or so. Actually, yeah, it's quite a bit after the open because we kind of went straight up, and I really just wasn't seeing the setups that I wanted. So I did take my time today. So here we had, it looks like we're on a really strong uptrend, really respecting the 9 EMA. So that's where I looked for my trade, is on the 9, because that's what we were respecting. So here we had a big impulse move up. We came back into the 9, and I actually tried to take this trade here to the upside. This is what I was trying to take. However, y'all, what did I just do? So, but anyway, however, I ended up hitting the wrong button. Instead of me hitting long, I hit short. So I hit sell instead of buy. And so it ended up still, I think it was about a $9 or so win, even though I hit the wrong button. So after that, I ended up getting out. So I entered here short instead of long. I just got out of it. Still, it ended up winning. So here we did continue to pull back into the 9 moving average. So here I did take it long, and here I did execute correctly, because this would have been my stop underneath this bar. This would have been my entry. My entry was a little bit late. I think it was really here, but I did take a one-on-one exit for my first micro contract, and then I took the 2-to-1 exit for my second contract. So it looks like I did follow my rules for the second trade to a T. I think I executed pretty well, just a little bit late on that. So that's what I did. So going to my Tradezella here, and I think this is what this one shows. Just my list of trades. I had the 2 wins, 1 long, 1 short. They should have both been long. So, but here I am filling out my daily report card. I traded only 1 account, only traded 2 micros, no adding. Followed my entry criteria for a defined setup. Yes, I did. I'm not going to say no, I didn't, because I did fat finger the first trade, but I was trying to follow it. I just made a mistake. Followed my exit criteria. Yes, I did. Only 2 trades allowed per day and done. That I did. Okay, so what I learned, improved upon today. Today, I think I was much more patient. I did not take the trades until well after the start of the New York session, and I was patient to wait for A+ setups. So I think that was a good thing. If I could trade this professionally, one day I can imagine myself trading with regular contracts on a regular account. I mean, this to me, this is not like a regular account. This is like a test account. It is an Apex 25K evaluation that I specifically purchased for this purpose, for this experiment or challenge, so to speak. Okay, changes I need to make going forward. Well, I need to be willing to continue with this process of limited trades and limited leverage. I need to continue to be patient like I was today and wait for an A+ setup. Okay, I need to also be very focused and pay attention while making my entry and setting up my exits. Yeah, because I really have to set that up correctly. Exiting the first contract on 1R and exiting the second contract on 2R. Okay, today the easiest money trade of the day was a 9 moving average bounce. So the trend was so steep that it was really following the 9 and not the 20. Overall, I think I did great following the rules. However, I need to continue to be patient and use focus when I am trading to prevent mistakes. Okay, so although, let me just put this in here. Why isn't it typing, y'all? Where is my cursor? Okay. Although I intended to enter my defined setup long, I fat fingered it short. Which was a mistake. Thankfully, which was a mistake, and I immediately exited with a small win. Now, thankfully, I executed the second A+ setup flawlessly. Okay. Flawlessly. So I did that pretty well. So that's pretty much it. Okay, guys, just so you all can see me do this, because I want to encourage you to do it as well, and that is marking up the trades. I won't show you the markup of the one where I messed up, because I'll have to figure out how I'm going to mark that one up. But for the one that I didn't mess up, let's just go ahead and mark that up real quick, because I do want to encourage everybody to do that. So let's see. Here it is. It shows my entry again. My entry, my first exit, my second exit. So again, that was a flawless. I'm going to go ahead and put on this chart the 9 EMA, because that's the only indicator that was really that I used for this one. So I'm just going to put that one on here. And for me, it's usually like a dark yellow, make it really thick. All right, so you can see I got in with the pullback to the 9 moving average, got out 1 to 1 here and 2 to 1 here. All right, so I think it's a good idea to like take pictures. Well, actually, I also like to mark it like this. Just kind of mark up your trades. So when you go back and look at them, you can see 9, I'll just call it 9 MA bounce. And I'll put another text. Where is my text? No, I don't even see where the text is. Oh, it's right here. So I'll write another little text here just to say that execute it correctly. Exit it. Let's see. Exit it first. Contract 1 hour. And then number 2, exit it second. Contract 2 hour. So it's good to make little notes like that on your chart. So when you come back and look at them, you can see exactly what you did. So I can put this kind of right to the entry, kind of just have this over here, just some notes on what I did. I can just take the picture on it, copy the image, and then I can put it under my notes for this particular trade. And then I can also, so I have it under my notes for this trade. Now I also like to, I can also attach it to my notes that I'm going to send, this journal entry that I'm going to send my coach so he can see it as well. And then I also like to put on the, let's see, where is that? Where is that? Where is my chart? Okay, here's my chart. So I also like to put on a picture of my own chart because that just kind of shows me what my chart looks like. So, trying to figure out how to do that. Oh, here we go. Snipping tool. All right, so all of these things are good to do. Oh crap, now I'm gonna have to start over again. All right, so bear with me. All right, let's kind of just, all right, let me just put a little text for here. 9 MA bounce. All right, so I'll just put it here. That way I'll know what this was. I'm not going to annotate it any more than that, but I will just use the snipping tool really quickly to so that I can also put my own picture of my chart in here as well. Okay, let me switch this out. So this is the note that my coach will get. So he'll have all my pictures of my chart and kind of see what I'll do. And it's in my journal report. And then it's also, I'll also put it in my actual trade note so that it'll be attached to this playbook. All right, so this is what's really important that you want to do, and that is attach what setup this was so that Tradezella can keep track of your stats and what setups are working for you and what setups are not working for you. So this is really important. So that's why I did want to just include this in the video. So, all right, this is just a simple tag here. Playbooks. Okay, so let's see here. On this would be called the 1 minute gold line. That's what this is. That's what Bob Anderson calls this. So that's what that is. Mistakes, I did have a slightly late entry. I want to do it. I have that, or do I have to say chased? I wouldn't say I chased it. It was just a late entry. It wasn't a situation where I just chased the price. It was just a slightly late entry. It wasn't just the most accurate entry. And then you also come and add it here under playbooks as well. Non-MA bounce. That's what it's called there, because this is the one that actually takes those statistics. And that's pretty much it. That is what I wanted to show you guys. So I'll just be able to share this with my my coach. He'll be able to see. He'll have all these pictures, and he'll also have my my journal entry, which is here, which also has all of the pictures as well. So it's pretty much explaining everything that happened. But anyway, I'm not going to hold you all any longer. Thanks so much for following me on this journey. Trade safe, trade well. One more day to go tomorrow. Please, let's finish the week strong.